This is Chris Banails. Like, subscribe to TNW Wrestling on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'll be down there in the description box. Subscribe to this channel, Word of Chris 1-800, and subscribe to my other channel, Chris Banails. And I'll be down there in the description box, like I said. Now I'm here to do my Black Clover episode 63 review, and it was titled "Not in the Slightest." Now this episode was pretty good, at least. Now I know I don't talk about Black Clover on this channel, but I just recently started this channel, of course, and it was starting out with Boruto, and then, you know, like yesterday I was talking about My Hero Academia, the manga chapter 210. So if you're a fan of My Hero Academia, you can go check out my review on that chapter, which I talked about yesterday, which you can go check out right now. It's on my channel. And this is the first time I'm talking about Black Clover on this channel. Now, I had one other channel before, and I talked about Black Clover on there once. But yeah, this is my first time talking about Black Clover on this channel right here. So yeah, I'm here to talk about episode 63 of Black Clover. Now I do watch Black Clover like every week whenever it airs and all that. So yeah, this is my first time reviewing an episode on this channel. But yeah, episode 63 was pretty good. Now I've seen a lot of people liked the animation and complained about the animation. Now pretty much how people was complaining about the animation was like they complained about it like they pretty much like said it was like the that one episode with Naruto versus Pain, where Naruto goes into the I think it was like the 8 Tails, if I'm not mistaken, when he was fighting Pain, and that's when you know, he finished off Pain and stuff with Rasengan and all that episode. And that's the episode that everybody hated because the animation was lackluster in that episode. So yeah, a lot of people compare that episode to this episode, Black Clover, but I don't think it's that bad, at least. Not at all, not that bad. In my opinion, I like the animation, but the animation was a little bit crazy during the fight with Asta, when he was fighting and stuff. It was going a little bit crazy, which I did not like at all. But other than that, the entire episode after the fight was pretty good. The animation was pretty good, at least. The storytelling in this episode, how the writing and stuff was pretty damn good. I like the ending of this week's episode. This week's episode with the ending was awesome, which I'll talk about in a little bit. But we do gotta talk about what happened in the first half. So, with Asta, now Asta got this demon inside of him. It was stated in episode 1 of Black Clover and stuff, so yeah, he does got this demon inside of him. Well, this demon, everybody else is taken out by Ladros. Ladros is that one guy that was teaming up with Mars, you know, to attack, you know, the land of the witches, pretty much. So to attack, you know, Vanessa's home and stuff, and you know, they went into where Asta was at and stuff like that. So pretty much, you know, we already seen the episodes with Mars turning his back on Ladros and, you know, helping out Asta and them. Well, Ladros taking out you know, Noelle, Mars, and, you know, Vanessa, you know, Finral and all them. So that's what happened a couple episodes ago and stuff. So yeah, we got this episode with Asta and them, and you know, Asta, you know, he's running out options and stuff, and of course, what happened in the last episode, we see him, you know, going into what he thinks is a dream. That's what he's thinking of. So yeah, and we see the demon finally, and he started talking. Now, I don't think we ever heard the demon talk at all. You know, the demon inside of Asta. So yeah, I don't think we ever heard him speak at all. But how he sounded was pretty cool now. The demon was like, yeah, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm going to take your body. And Asta's like hell you're not, and stuff like that. Like, he's looking down on Asta, like, you know, he's a nobody pretty much. And yeah, he's going to take over his body right now. and Asta wouldn't allow him to take over his body, so he allowed Asta to use some of his power, which was crazy. And what the animation looked, where Asta, got the power from the demon, half of his body's like covered in black and all that. Like his whole entire right arm and half of his chest and face and stuff is covered in black and stuff. And he got like this one wing and stuff, and his whole entire sword is black and all that. Which the transformation for Asta was pretty nice. I'll just say that right now. It was pretty nice. I like the transformation that Asta had. But apparently Asta had, I think, like in the middle of the battle, I couldn't tell if he had control over it, but then at the end it looked like he got control. So I'm taking a guess that he had control of this power during the fight and stuff. That's what I'm saying. So he's fighting Ladro one-on-one pretty much. Ladro's in his transformation, Asta's in his transformation, and pretty much Ladro pretty much took out everybody else and stuff, and pretty much beat the hell out of Asta and stuff. But then once Asta transformed this, pretty much Asta had the battle won. Now Ladro was handling himself a little bit, like a couple minutes into this fight, but then Asta was way too powerful and easily took him out, beat him down and stuff. So yeah, with the demon, with the power that Asta received from this demon and stuff, he's pretty damn strong, I'll say that. So yeah, and it looked like at first Asta, lost control and stuff, and he walks up to Ladro. Ladro's down on the ground, bleeding and all that, he took a major L in this fight, but yeah, Ladro's like, kill me now, please, just kill me. And Asta's like hell, I'm gonna kill you. So apparently he took control of his body or whatever. So yeah, he said, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna get you healed up, and you're gonna apologize to everybody right now. So yeah, I like how Asta's character's like that, because like he ain't gonna come out and straight up like kill you. He's gonna let you live, but you gonna face the consequences of what you did. It's just like Luffy in One Piece, with Luffy, he ain't gonna kill you. Well, Zoro and them will kill you, but Luffy ain't, and Luffy's gonna let you face the consequences of what you did, and that's how Asta's like. He's gonna let Ladro face the consequences of what he did to, the land of the witches and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what Asta said to him. But yeah, I liked how he did that. But then, we see the Queen of the Witches, pretty much. She comes up. Now, she did not fight in that battle at all, which is weird. Well, it ain't weird, but, it's her land and stuff, getting attacked and all that. And, a lot of witches got taken out and all that. And her land is getting destroyed and stuff, but she will not fight at all. But her plan was to let Asta fight, the Diamond Kingdom and stuff, and take them out so she could get his power, which is, of course, that was her plan. So yeah, she comes up, and Asta is asking her to, at first, before she came up, Asta's trying to wake everybody up and stuff. But yeah, that was funny right there. He slapped the hell out of Mars a couple of times, and he wouldn't wake up. But yeah, he's finally talking, but he ain't listening to Asta and stuff like that, which was pretty funny. But yeah, the Queen of the Witches came up, and Asta's like, hey, can you heal up everybody else's wounds and stuff like that? Everybody else is injured and stuff, and we need them healed up and stuff right now, before you heal me up and all that. And the Queen was like, yeah, about that pretty much, and then all of a sudden used her magic. And I like her magic right now. I'll just tell you straight up, her magic is pretty cool. I like it. What she did was like pretty much created a big ass puddle of blood everywhere. So yeah, apparently she could control blood. So yeah, her magic is blood. So yeah, she can manipulate blood and all that, which is pretty cool. So yeah, you see like a big ass puddle of blood underneath Asta and all of them. And then all of a sudden, like, it picks up Noelle and Vanessa and Finneral and, all of them up. And, like, Mars and all of them, they're, like hung up on a cross if you know what I mean. And they're hung up on a cross, but the cross is like blood and all that, which was pretty cool. How it looked was pretty damn cool. So yeah, they're on the bloody crosses and all that, hung right there. And then she goes like, well, I want to straight up tell you right now, Asta, I want to control you right now. I'm going to just take your powers and all that. And it starts controlling Asta, and now controlled Asta with the blood, because apparently the first ever time when she healed up Asta, when she healed up Asta's arms and stuff, apparently she can control his blood at that point. And she's pretty much manipulating Asta like a puppet now. And she gets Asta, like it looks like blood strings pretty much in a way, and then like controlling Asta like a puppet in a way. I think she called it puppet blood or something like that. I don't know. But then pretty much forced Asta to go back into that transformation that he transformed in the beginning of this episode, with his face, half of his face going black and all that, and his sword going black with the black wing and stuff. Yeah, that transformation that he went in the beginning of this week's episode. And and that's what she forced him to do. And then tells Asta, go ahead and kill all of them. Talking about Noelle and them. So and then Asta's like preparing to go kill him and stuff. So he's getting control from the Queen of the Witches. And then the episode ends. So the end of this week's episode was pretty damn hype. I'll tell you that much. This week's episode, I liked it. I do not agree with what everybody's opinions is about the animation. Now, the animation was a little bit wonky and stuff with the fight with when Asta was fighting and stuff. It was a little bit wonky. I'll agree to that. But after the fight and stuff, the animation was pretty good and stuff. This week's episode, Black Clover, is out in the books. I like this week's episode. Wasn't that bad. But the storytelling and stuff wasn't that bad at all. I'll give a 7.5. I'll give a 8 out of 10 stars. That's what I'll give it. Like I said, I do not agree what everybody's opinions are about the whole entire episode being straight up trash. With the animation, they're comparing it to the Naruto versus Pain fight. I think it was episode 137 or something like that in Naruto Shippuden, or 167, I don't know. One of those episodes. I don't agree with everybody's opinion about the animation being that bad now. So but in my opinion, I like the animation. The animation was a little bit wonky, like I said, during this fight. During the fight in the beginning of this week's episode. But other than that, it was a pretty good episode. But like I said, 8 out of 10 stars. That's why I'll give this episode. If you have yet, go check it out. Like, subscribe to Team W Wrestling on YouTube. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook. I'll be down there in the description box. Subscribe to this channel, Word of Chris 1-800. Like this video and comment on this video about what you guys think about this week's episode, Black Clover. In my opinion, it was pretty good. I'll be reviewing next week's episode 64, Black Clover, with Asta getting control and stuff. But I'll be reviewing that next week's episode. Now, like I said, I'm going to have more Black Clover content on this channel. I'll probably do a discussion on some characters or whatever. Something. I'll figure out something. I would like to, talk about the Diamond Kingdom and stuff like that, because they sound pretty interesting, and the Queen of the Witches and all that. So I like to discuss about them and all that, which I'll possibly be doing soon or whatever. But I'll be starting to do some episode reviews of Black Clover and probably the manga chapters as well, if you guys want me to. That's all I got to say about that. I'll see you guys later until next week's episode, Black Clover. See you guys later until then.